Listen,
Linda. Listen. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and this is Hood Talk, and we ready to get the show started. So go ahead and tell them what we talking about tonight. Let's get active.
well, hello everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. One other great thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. So like it, share it, and subscribe. So we want to get started on this subject tonight. We have a lot of things that we care to discuss, and we're talking about our city, where we are. So we want to know, like, are some stores more concerned about making money than protecting our kids? Like, why does it sometimes take months or years to repair a closed bridge? So is Jackson on edge? Is it a serial killer among us? People that want to honor lives on people similar ways, be consistent in doing it. A lot of this happening in Jackson. We want to know, are these things taking place?
I had took that what's name out of there because
Yeah, I know.
yeah, we got to be kind of
Cautious.
on what you say on that one now. Yeah. Other than that, just trying to get with it. Okay. How they say? Okay, dokie.
Okie dokie.
All right. Let's see. What we're gonna get into. What's the first one we're gonna talk about? What's the first
So
one?
are some stores more concerned about making money than protecting the kids? So you know how some stores allow underage children to go in there and buy things that are age restricted.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
I think a lot of stores, because they not owned by us, they don't even think twice by selling us whatever, because they don't look at us as them. Like, you got to think about it. Why do a Muslim own a liquor store and he ain't never had a drink in his life?
Right.
It's just for money. So when somebody looking at you just as a dollar bill, you know what I'm saying? What happens is, it then got to the point they'll sell us anything that we want. Just anything. They'll sell us anything we want. Because why? Because they don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for us to to kind of think about it, but they don't have no connection to us. They don't stay where we stay. They don't
Their
live where they live. Our kids don't play
cultures are not the same.
our kids don't play with their kids. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bigger problem here. You know what I'm saying? And we not looking at the bigger issue. The bigger issue is, why do we expect somebody who ain't got no love for us to show us love? That's why they sell brown bags in the store. That's why some of them still sell loose cigarettes, which is illegal. Whatever we want. Any kind of cigar, they know when we started buying cigars, they started putting out cigars whenever, whatever we want. If they could get away with selling drugs at the store, they would do that too. So whatever you want to buy, you best believe if you come to the Jew and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this every day," they're gonna go get it. They're gonna have it in the store next time you come up in there. So a lot of times we not seeing that these people really don't. They don't have no reason to care for us. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to make people care for us. You know, it's the same thing. You know, when I tell people, you know, we scream about, you know, racism or whatever, and they not giving us good job. We got to make our own job. We got to do for self, because everybody else just watching other people whine, and they steady handling their business every day. A lot of business black dudes I know every day, they go and handle business every day. They don't sit there and whine and talk about the system and all this. They go out and handle business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, only people that whine about getting free stuff and stuff free is people that really want a lot of things free. Sometimes, you know, grown men out here, they get out here and grind. They get out here and, you know, do their thing.
Yeah.
Let me get up with the what's name? What's up, Nikki? Up in the his house.
Good evening. Good evening.
What's up, D Cole? Up in the his house. Up in
Hello. Hello.
And what's up, Shawanda? Up in the his house.
Hello, Wanda.
Yeah, but I think a lot of us got to realize that we seeking help from somebody that's just trying to make money.
Pretty much.
You know, it's just like looking at a dope dealer on the corner or a doctor at your doctor. He gonna prescribe you pills. It don't matter if you got a clean bill of health. He gonna try to find a pill to give you. He be like, "Oh, you sure you don't want them pills you used to the ones you were taking last months ago? I can refill them. It's easy for me to bam. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care. They're gonna give you whatever it takes to pacify you. If you don't take control of your own life, it's just like giving your life away to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't care for your own self, that's crazy for us for other people to try to care more for your people than us. We looking around this city and we seeing, you know, all the bad stuff going on here and there, and we care about it less than we be like, oh, it's just Jax. You know what I'm saying? And we got to care more. You know, shouts out to I might mess up his name. Is that Broomfield?
Brumfield. Mm-hmm. Brumfield.
Shouts out to him. Shouts out to the whistleblower. I can't remember his name, but you know, when the dude that be having the whistle and the referee shirt on, he goes exposing you know, stuff going on. And shouts out for even the dude that go to these little stores and go in these stores and make sure they ain't overcharging us for stuff and, you know, stuff like that. So it's a lot of people that's trying, but if we don't wake up, I went up and I was getting something to eat. His name Fred. Fred. You see,
Fred Chambers. Yeah.
Yeah. But I went up in a Wendy's today, and I was looking at the you know, I don't eat, but I'm buying something from a guy, and he said, yeah, stop by and give me some food. I went up in there, and it was $4 for a Crystal burger and 4 nuggets.
And Wendy's?
Yeah, they don't even got 5 niggas in the box no more. It's 4 niggas and a crystal, bro, for $4.
Oh, in Wendy's, okay.
I was like, they were like, we don't even have no dollar menu no more. They don't have a dollar menu or nothing, none of that no more. I was like, oh man, I thought everybody had
A
a
dollar
dollar
menu.
menu. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I just feel like, man, the system is built against all of us. You know, when I think about it, it don't matter how much money you try to make, you know, because you know what's told to us, like people that build or work on how whatever, they just say, you the you pass the buck on to the customer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but what's happening is the customer they we getting fucked so many different ways. We getting just drilled in so many different ways. I looked at it today and I said, wood. I remember wood used to be $5 for particle board, 4x8 sheet. And now that same 4x8 sheet of particle board, that's some loose boards that just smash together. It's $30. You know what I'm saying? And plyboard, it's $50 for one sheet of plyboard. It's about impossible to build a house. That's why you don't see a lot of houses getting remodeled, rebuilt, because
They can't afford it.
just buying the material is highway robbery. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Cement. Cement used to be $1, $2 now. Cement is $8 for a bag, and $5 for the cheap bag. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? When I look around and I see how they killing us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The gas. I was filling up a jug, a 5-gallon jug or whatever. It took $27 to fill
Oh
up a
wow.
gas jug. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see how they expect us to live. Snicker bars is $3 and $4.
For
You know,
one.
for
And
one.
that's not even the
You
king
used to buy a
size.
whole case for that amount. You know what I'm saying? You used to buy a whole case. I was sitting there thinking, they don't even have like, them big old pack of honey buns and all that stuff. That thing in the whole case used to be
A
$1.18.
dollar some change. Yep.
And now it's high as hell. I don't understand. I don't understand how we make it from day to day. I was sitting up here thinking about, I was like, man, the water bills is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They used to have water bill every 2 months. You used to pay $20, $28, stuff like that. Now 1 month is $77 and better. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we just getting it's a difference when we sit up here and we try to blame everything, on the president, on the high ups and this and that. But this everybody. Everybody's getting us.
Yep.
Everybody's fucking us.
And
Everybody is
then the quality of the food and everything is not the same like it used to be.
I mean, you paying more and you getting less.
Yep.
You paying more, you getting less. And I don't know how we do it. I don't know how we go from here, because it's crazy to just think that we can actually, it's like they trying their best to put us in a recession so bad. Like we literally in a recession because can't nobody afford nothing. But it's like they making it.
Nothing.
I'm telling you, everybody is killing us, because think about this here. You do all that, then you think about haircuts. Even haircuts now, they trying to get you for $30, $50 for a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is getting everybody, and you can't make a living. You know what I'm saying? Like Bob, people wonder why kids don't get their hair cut no more. They can't afford it.
Can't afford a haircut.
Can't afford to keep your hair up every week. You got to wait till they giving out free haircuts and stuff like that to do anything. It's like you got to think about it. A kid can't get a haircut all the way through the summer, but then they'll give away a free haircut right before school year. When, if you bring the haircuts back down to I mean, what kids paying to get their haircut, grown-ups didn't even pay that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shouts out to the dude on Bailey that be open up that still give $10 and $15 haircuts and stuff like that, because it's crazy. I mean, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
I don't understand why it had to go up, because the clippers still cost the same, and you still got the old ones that you could use.
Right. I'm saying, why is everything going up? And everything going up, and they realize Mississippi is the only one that the minimum wage ain't went up. You know what I'm saying? Everything went up but minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? We need to be at least getting 15 or better minimum wage for everybody, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just think you know, I don't be meaning to get out the subject a little bit, but we really need to change and do better. Because like I said, we sit up here talking about how gas is going up and all this stuff going up, but everybody going up.
Mm-hmm.
To buy meat, everything is crazy.
It's high. Yes, it is.
Everything is high. So how can you blame one thing on one person when the meat high, the goddamn what's the name, the dishwashing liquid? I mean, everything, you name it, it done went up. Ain't nothing went down. I remember when we used to pay 25 cents on them gum packs.
They 50 cents now.
I mean, why everything going up? I don't understand. I don't understand why everything going up but minimum wage. I mean, and I feel like this here. If minimum wage and stuff went up, people would rather work than to hustle. People look at that, the time they spend on a job half a day, or what's name, they can do that. You know, what happened when we went through COVID, people realized how you can make money, you know what I'm saying, all through the day. You know what I'm saying? Some people learn how to dig, some people learn how to work, some people just learn how to hustle and make enough money to take care of themselves from day to day.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is once COVID went away and everything back normal, the ships and everything coming through, why the hell shit ain't went back down?
Right.
What's
So what was COVID to put us at a set price?
Man, I think, let me tell you something. COVID was a government operation to reset everybody, to put people back in their place, to keep them broke. Because now they cut out a night shift because the Walmart shut down at 24 hours. See, they make it where the cities don't thrive 24 hours no more. You know what I'm saying? They make it where, you know what I'm saying, they ain't cleaning up our city. I mean, I'm walking around Jackson. How can anybody give you a fine on anything in your yard or your house or anything? But you look at the city, we need to be fining their ass. We need to be telling them, motherfucker, you need to be fined. You got grass growing up in your parking lot. You ain't even keeping your shit up together and upkeep. Think about it. You know, all the police stations, they done broke down and just putting themselves in little old bitty spaces. And if you go through a police station, anything, their yard is worse than anybody's yard around here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They need to buy some weed eaters and everything and get to work for real. All right, come on. Let me. Hold on, what I'm doing? Man, I'm tripping. Hold on a second. All right, hold on. All right,
Good evening, Intuitive. You
thoughts.
said greetings.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up,
Tasha?
Latasha? Up in there. His house. Up in this thing. Now read that. Read that.
They said if we stop going out buying stuff we really don't need and patronizing all these expensive stores and just stop buying from them, they'll either go out of business or they'll lower their prices. We
Right.
always buy a lot of stuff that we don't even really need, like the nail shop and all those Asians just getting rich off of us black, and we do not understand the process.
And let me tell
Well,
you
if
something.
I think that if we boycotted that, man, they would shut down. They'll go to their
Can I
country.
tell you? Can I tell you something? They shut down during COVID and ran to their country. And as soon as they came back, you ran right back to them. Let me tell you
They
something.
came right back.
We should have started doing our own nails. We should have more women techniques. I mean, not just doing hair. Women should should own the whole beauty game. You know what I'm saying? You should
I mean,
never
but
have to
most of those that go to those classes to learn the hair and all that, the nail stuff come with it too. But the Asians outnumber the society of jobs. So that's why a lot of people are left, without pursuing that because the Asians still have it. They're still going to them, for the services.
and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. And I think our black people sometimes we don't want to what's the name, because I put it away. I know it's some black women on my page that do nails, and we done shot them
Mhm.
out before. But I remember when they boycotted the Asian thing about a month or so ago, when they was boycotting because how they did a lady in one of their stores.
Mhm.
So they shot the boy in the back or something like that. And I remember, see, that's one thing about us. We'll do something for a little while, but we won't do it for a long time. But this the only
Mhm.
problem I had with it. When they started talking about boycotting the Asians, and they was out here looking for black women to go to, I seen women making lives and stuff and then talking about, oh, now you don't want to mess with the Asians, don't come calling me and this whole type of stuff. And I was like, who does business like that? And only us would
Would
reject
say
business.
something like that.
Because let me tell you something. When I ran a club, when the club then I remember when I was advertising, I wasn't having the business that I was. Something happened at the club down the street. I got shot, whatever. And then all of a sudden everybody came to my club. I didn't say, no, go back down to
Don't
the
come down here because of
man.
what
I
I
was like,
shot.
what you want? You need a beer or you need what? See, what we got to do is ladies got to remember to be humble and let me tell you something. If they give you more customers, hell, hire you somebody. Most of
Right.
us are out there trying to do it alone, don't want no help, and then we get mad once our couple of customers that we try to hold these little couple of customers, and then when they leave, oh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like being a healthcare person and you only got one patient and your patient died. Now you don't know who the hell you go crazy and don't know what the what's name. We got to
Right.
learn how to be professional. We got to learn how to, when we open up a business and we say we're gonna open at a time, we're gonna be open at that time, and we close at a time, we're gonna be closed at that time, and we're gonna be We gonna go and walk up in there every day unless you had one person or 100 people, and you make sure that you open and you be business. You say open at this time and close at this time. We do this. Don't be
Mm-hmm.
taking off. Little rah died, and you ain't got nobody to, to cover the business while you gone. Stop being scared to hire somebody and having somebody else to run the business while you gone, this and that. Guess what? Taco Bell, the owner of Taco Bell, you don't never see him serving tacos, but he's still making money.
Right.
The owner witness, you don't never see them out here serving witness. Only time you ever see them is when you see Boss, what's his name, the owner, when they do an undercover thing where he go play like he gonna cook something, and he don't even know how to work the thing himself. He don't know nothing about the business, but how to hire people and this and that. So we got to get out of this thing that we don't want more business. That's enough. I don't need no more business. No. Let me tell you something. Everybody need business. Everybody needs friends. And I'm tired of all these folks. Oh, fuck all the business, fuck all the friends. And then when they shit be creeping around here, nobody fucking with them. They don't understand why. Come on with it.
What is the boss man, little lady?
He said what?
What they do, boss man and little
Yeah.
lady?
Okay. What's up? Jamie up in there? Here's house.
Hello. She said you can ask 7 people for $7.25, and that's a day's work.
You're right. It's some people that's doing
So
that.
that's why the people on the corner are making good money, because they're asking for change, and they probably getting like $5 a minute.
I'm gonna tell you, when I used to be out in the streets, and I used to see a dude that used to walk up to the store, and he used to come back and forth to my house with $10, $15 every goddamn shit, 30 minutes out. How you making this much money? You feel me?
Right.
And regular person out here is starving like Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can't get where all this money out here. Everybody need. All you got to do is find something that people want and put it out there, and everybody can make money.
Yeah.
And I think it's getting to the point that we didn't get. A lot of people got to the point they just want to live off people sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. She said no professional etiquette.
Right.
You're right. That's why they can't keep a business.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
It's for real.
This is what people don't realize. 70% of businesses go out of business.
Yeah.
So what it is everybody is trying to open up a business. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been running a business damn near 20, 30 years. And what I learned about business is you got to get up every morning and go to work.
And be consistent with it.
A lot of people don't want to get up every morning and go to work. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people want to sleep in more than they want to go out and hustle and get money. See, the thing about that hustler that keeps going to the store or whatever is he's constant. Every time you come up that store, you see the same motherfucking. Can I get $1? Can I pump your gas for $1? Anything. You know what I'm saying? You see that same consistent person. I read it.
Exactly. Shout out to the panhandlers. They're really intelligent. Ask and ye shall receive.
Right.
That's true. They make some money.
I remember I only got mad at one panhandler in my whole life. And I remember a panhandler asked me for $5. And I think I gave them $2. And the joker act a damn fool. It was a lady. She was from New Orleans. And you know what I said? I said, well, okay, give me that $2 back. I'll give you 5. She gave me my $2 back. I said, you know, kick your ass right. Get on down through here. You don't deserve my money. You know what I'm saying? So I think out of all times, you know, most of them be humble and stuff like that. Every now and then you get an aggressive one or somebody who really don't understand they the one that need the money. You know, they act like you owe them or something. They come to the car, hey, give me money. Like, yeah, you know, like they make
Listen,
you the money.
I understand. Look, one time I was behind a vehicle. A guy was on the street. He was like, he hungry, give me some food. The
Right.
lady passed him a bag of popcorn, like in a plastic thing outside. He threw the
Yeah.
popcorn back in the car. He's like, I want no popcorn. I want you to give me some money.
One thing that I respected back in the day was the one that asked and he knew exactly what he wanted. Hey, I just want a beer. You can go in the store, buy the beer.
Right.
I done,
Uh-huh.
I done went in the store and bought the beer for people that wanted beer. But I don't like the whole give me the money and you got to give me what I want or I hate you now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It's just crazy how this stuff happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to, you got to really kind of really look at it and make sure. I think, I think a lot of times we don't understand how much energy we put in just living every day. But we're gonna we
Mhm.
gonna we gonna get on into this topic because we got a good topic and we need to go ahead.
It covers a multitude of things.
All right, come on with it. We going with the first one. I'm because I got some stuff I want to say. Okay, my bad.
So when does making a profit cross the line into putting children at risk? So you're trying to make a profit, so you're thinking about your profit or what you're succeeding at. So when does it cross the line at putting children at risk?
Um,
I, I
I
remember one time, I
go ahead.
remember one time, like for instance, I saw this little thing on, I don't know if it was Facebook, TikTok, whatever.
Mhm.
But this mother, she was like on some type of substance, and the kid was slapping her in the face. Wake up, mom! Stop slapping. What? And they were like, "Boy, don't hit your mom like that." But she was like out of her mind. It kind of made the kid nervous, and he turned into a different person to lay his hands on his mom, thinking that hitting her would make her bounce back. So you put yourself in situation, you profiting from going out here and feeling good, but your child is with you. So that's across the line type of thing too. So it's not just the store people, it's us.
Yeah,
We partying with our children and smoking and drinking, and our kids see us at a different level. So when do you put a level of leverage? I'm not going to party with my kid. I'm not going to do these certain things around my kid because some of these things the kids can take on your habit.
yeah. And I think sometimes we don't look at that part of it. Because even I think about stuff and it's like you don't understand that you know trying to keep that little distance. You know what I'm saying? Like that little distance.
Mhm.
Like like I was hanging out with my daughter, the other weekend, and it was my birthday weekend. And that's kind of like the only time I kind of, hang out with my daughter, like that. And and it's like you might watch them, maybe drink a little bit or this and that, and you like, right there in that thing, like, but my daughter grown, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my daughter, gonna be 34. So I mean, so you got to look at it different. And you know, I kind of because a lot of people hang out with their children now because I think like COVID and a lot of that stuff kind of condense us to being around our family and around a certain group of people. And once we got
Right.
that certain group of people, we change how we move. You know what I'm saying? We was around them, locked in with them so long that we did stuff around them that we probably wouldn't never did, but we ain't had no outlet to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with it. And I just think we definitely got to watch a whole lot of stuff.
I agree.
Read that.
Y'all have a good night. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. God bless. God
All
bless you.
right,
And good night.
all right. Good one on that. He said definitely the dang parents. Yep. And I look at it and I said to myself, even when we think about, getting stuff from the stores and this and that, because I was in a heated argument the other day, and we was talking about the store. I'm just gonna throw it out there. The store by cross the street from Callaway,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and they were saying like, oh, the people in the store cross the street from Callaway selling it to the kids, and I was like, I've never been in there and seen them sell to mamas. You know what I'm saying? And I go by there a pretty lot, and then I go in there, but I've never seen them sell the mama. So, and then she was like, "Oh, it's black dude being there, and what's name?" And I was like, "I don't know no black dude that ever been behind that counter since I've been going in that store."
Mm.
And then they were saying the dude working there, but that's a different thing when you got somebody that coming off the street, coming in there, cleaning up, straightening up some stuff. He don't really work there. He just really, it's just like,
Like the cleanup man.
yeah, like when I had a club and at the middle of the night, the cleanup man used to come back, he'd be like, $30, he gonna clean up the whole lot, mop the floor every time back. Here you go, player. Get half at it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't realize that when them kids go to them stores and they stand outside them stores, see, they waiting on somebody that they can say, "Hey, can you go in there?" And can I tell you something? They looking for the weak links.
Yeah.
See a strong mama go in that store or a grandma, they ain't gonna ask them about no bill. Or a grown man that look like he getting out of the business suit or this thing as him. That old dude
Mhm.
coming in there like he about to get his bill. Oh, can you? They see the weak link. They say, this man don't care about nothing. He'll do it for me. And that's what we got to look at it.
I've
What
seen
a
it
child,
happen.
what a child really saying to you if he look at you and feel like you the one that can buy him something that's bad for him that he shouldn't even be having.
Yep.
How do he look at you? He look at you as lower than him because he's looking at you in a way and saying, you ain't shit. You ought to do this for me, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about it, when I think about it, when I was out in the streets, out in the streets, that's when kids used to try to come up to me. They don't come at me when I'm wearing my little suit or my little what's name or in the work truck or whatever. They don't come and ask me, "Hey, buy this for me." You feel me? But they
Yeah.
will come to an old man or something. He drunk. He what's name? He barely walking up in the store. They will say, "Hey, I'll buy you some if you buy me some." He go
Mhm.
$1 to buy me and what's name. You can keep the change. That's how they looking at you. They don't look up to you. They looking down at you. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
what about the people that's outside the store and they ask you, like they're older people, and they ask you, "Can you buy me this when you go in the store?" I mean, so if they're banned from the store, so what are you doing if you still make the purchase for them from the store? If the person banned them, do you think is a reason? What is it?
Well, if somebody don't even supposed to be at the store, if I'm looking in, I look at mannerism too.
Mm-hmm.
If I look at somebody and they just out there and they be like, hey, can you just, like see, that's a difference. See, a difference in an old man that's doing bad and he asking you to please buy him a beer or something like that, or a child that's coming up to you and asking you to buy him something. You feel what I'm saying? But see,
Yeah.
the same dudes out there that's starving and want something, that's who them children go run after. They go,
Mhm.
dear, I buy you a beer if you buy me a beer. I buy you a beer if you buy me a cigar. I buy you a beer if you do this for me. See, they do not
Right.
look, that's what I'm telling you. They do not look up at people that they doing this to. They look down at you like you on their same level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You need this little money. You need my little money to help you out too. Yeah,
Sad, but it's so.
come on with it.
So not self-control still applies. She said no, self-control still applies around our children no matter what. How we teach them self-control if we don't set the examples for them to see.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You just can't do everything around your children.
Yeah.
Yes, they're looking for the weak one.
Right. See, they don't look for no strong what's the name, because like the dudes I named when we first started, Broomfield was they wouldn't never do nothing like that. They asked them for a bam a bit. All right. What you talking about? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know,
Right.
man, you better you want a job? You want a
Mhm.
job, or a summer job or something? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I think the reason a lot of our kids can't even make it because sometimes some mothers only want their children to get a job just to bring some money into the household and
Extra income.
not really for them to go out and get a skill. Because see, if you really want him to go out and get a skill, you would see your uncles or somebody who they got a business in the oh, take my child with you, teach him something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he can come
Yeah.
back and implement this in this household. You
In
know what I'm
this
saying?
house, so to make it work.
We don't even look at that part of the game of just putting your children around good people that can make them better people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's why I always have so much respect for the football coaches and people that after they get out of work, they go out and they was, I was talking to I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, man, I appreciated how you able to work and then go out there and coach football, this and that. And I wish I just have so much stuff on my docket that I got to get to a place that I'm able to do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I got to make a place that I'm able to what's my because I'm right there is I'm all I can teach your child is how to work right now.
For the helmet.
Not play football or nothing. I can teach you how to work. I can teach you how to make some money and all that type of stuff. But other than that, I'm sorry, I might be the wrong dude because to play, to teach them about the football, the basketball, and all that. Cause see, I'm all about teaching our kids how to make money, how to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we ain't got enough people teaching them how to get to the bag. And as mothers, we got to stop letting them. Let me tell you something. You let them go hang out with the rah-rah. They got the little pistol and stuff. You let them hang out with him. You go let them hang out with your cousin. That ain't no good. They're gonna take them and try to smoke weed and all that. Why you won't get your child up early and let your child go and hang out with a working man and
Yeah.
go hang out with somebody that gonna teach him some things in life, some stuff that he can, carry on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, work ethics.
So that's where we got to get to the point that you gotta teach these kids how to get out here and mold them into better people. What's up, Michael Bailey in the house? What he called me, Lil Mo?
Lil Moses.
Yeah, but yeah, we got to teach our kids better. And shouts out, Mr. Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. I know your kids are doing good in life, and I just love it when dads are important in their children's life and their children appreciate the dads for being around and this and that. And I'm so glad that I ain't around no deadbeat daddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I know, they in their kids' lives and all that. So I mean, like they say, birds of a feather flock together. It's something that's, that wasn't like, and I don't, when
That
they
draw
say
you together.
about deadbeat daddy, it's hard for me to say because I don't know none. Because everybody I be around, they in their children's lives, or they trying to make their children do the right thing, and that they got a good what's name, even if they go through some rocket, just like shouts out to my partner, my best friends, that his child stay with him, and I'm so glad of that. You know what I'm saying, that he's able to mold his child on how he want him, because he tried it early, and then the mama, how they trying to pull him back and forth, but then mama couldn't handle it, gave him custody, and he's doing a good job. Child was doing all kind of stuff. Now he in football practice, and he do track and all that, and he's doing better. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey man, don't be talking that mess. You know you don't mean that, Mike. We know you don't mean that, Mike. So let me get a red cup cheer to you. Cause you don't mean that. You don't mean that, Mike. Okay.
Let you give a what? A red
A
cup?
red cup cheer. Yeah. All right, let's get to the next subject. Bam. Come on with it.
So, should we put harsh punishment on the store owners that sold to age restricted children? They're supposed to already have something like that in line. And I don't think they be proactive with it. So,
Hey, I feel you, man. Mike Bailey, I want some of my money back. She. Well, I'm gonna tell you just like this here. I feel like it pay off sometimes. Just like, I think about all the money I spent in, my daughter, and then when she gone, she bought me some shoes for my birthday, and buy me a watermelon here and there. I mean, we get it back little by little. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. You ain't gonna get them lump sums we shell out every month and all that, but you get a little bit here and there. All you
well,
gotta do
just thank God you only had one. Just think if you were one that had multiples, what would you do? You'll still be at work right now.
listen, I do like I'm doing now. I be hiding. No, nah. I'm
Oh
not
my
that
God.
bad. Nah, but
Uh-huh.
but it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I think they are putting harsh punishment on store owners once they get caught. Like when they get caught, they lose their beer license, a cigarette license and stuff like that, where they can't even do it no more. A lot of them, when
Hmm.
they lose it, they don't get it back sometimes. They give you, I think they give you a warning or two. And if couple warnings, if you do it a couple times after that, it's over. But see, you got to think about it. A lot of that stuff should be put on the employees too, because they the one that posed the check. If you get them and tell them they post check ID and this and that, and then they said fuck what you say and they start doing their own thing. That's how people get fired every day.
Well, in Madison, they are really on it. I've known somebody that worked there and sold to an underage child. And actually, we went to jail
I mean,
in Madison.
listen, let me tell you something. Them folks, I go to stores now that check me for ID with the gray hairs hanging off me and everything, war wounds and everything. My hair older than some of these children. Hey, no, but for real though. No, but you feel what I'm saying? Like
I understand. I understand.
they making me zap the back of my license. It's a lot of people. Oh, I got a dude that work for me. He is 67 years old. 67 years old. And he had to get me to go in there and buy his beer one time. ID because he ain't have his ID on him.
Oh Lord.
They is not playing. These folks
Well,
ain't playing.
that's good.
If you put it down, some of these stores, they is not gonna sell it to you. I'm sorry to say, they ain't gonna sell it to you. They ain't. I see once a joker know that they can be arrested. Oh no, it's over with. They'll be like, no, I ain't gonna do it. And
Right.
that's what it is. Accountability. See, they can't just charge the store. But what they'll do is if you have so many violations, then they'll shut the store down.
Okay.
I shut the store down. Take away the license to sell that. Like if you keep getting caught, they keep coming to your store and catching people selling cigarettes to underage people, then bam, you get your cigarette license took.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person that sold it, they still go to jail and they got that on their record. So we just got to, do stuff a little bit. But I think a lot of things is they got to stop the lottery, letting these folks hang outside the store. We got to keep on going down because I got some more stuff that I need to talk about this on this thing down from here. Come on with it.
So should parents should be responsible to know what their children are doing. I agree. And parents should. Intuitive says certain corner stores are the new kingpins. Look at what they're selling.
Yep.
I know the number one thing I see in that store is their whipped cream. I'm thinking like, what is that?
Whipping cream. That's the first time I heard of that. Let me tell you something. The stores are selling honey packs, hunching packs, blue chew. These jokers selling the Viagra. I mean, they selling so much stuff. Whatever you go to some stores, they'll dress you out. You can buy a shirt, t-shirt, hat. Some of them got some shoes up in that thing. You can do whatever you want up in the store, and you can get ready for the club. You can go to the store. Hey, let me get it. And then when I was young, I used to do that. And see, them shirts back then was like $4-5. Is they still $5 in them stores, or you don't know?
How would I know?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just. What's not? We said
He
they
said
have.
they I
Pierce.
guess purses and purrs and perks, THC and a
Oh,
lot of stuff.
a lot
Oh,
of stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Perks? Oh, really?
Yeah, they selling them
I don't know
smoke
somebody.
vapes and everything. Nah, I just think they doing too much. They
Of
doing too
course.
much, and they, they got to be dealt with in a way. What what was that next one?
Parents should be responsible to know what their children are doing.
Oh yeah, and that right there gonna change a lot of what's name, a lot of stuff that's going on. Just like I was listening to the radio thing today, and they was saying how they was trying to make it where landlords had to pay some people water bill, or making it a crime where they could arrest some landlords. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like this stuff is done got crazy and ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like
like that.
a lot of stuff done got crazy and ridiculous. If you at a place and they turn off the water, it is time for you to leave. That's
Pretty
all it is.
much.
You can't just stay in there. Some of them people that got kicked out and talking about it wasn't no water, they told them to leave 18 months ago. These folk been abandoned. These folk just kept paying their light bill. What's the name? Thought that water gonna be there forever. These folk running
Hmm.
up out of there.
Yeah.
Look behind the counter next
Look,
time. I'll see. And then my whole thing is it be wowing me when I go and I see the counter, because it's like, back in the day, you used to have a couple things here, a couple they reach behind, grab a cigarette. Now the whole counter is what's the name? Is glass over the whole thing, bulletproof glass or whatever. And it's glass over it, and it's stuff all the way up there. You can get lotto tickets. You can get everything in that thing. You can gamble, lotto tickets. Then they get the lotto tickets. And they stand right there in front of you in
and
the
scratch it off.
pass it back to them. They can't even walk outside. Let me get two or more of them thing there. They'll go $5 right there. Let me get
They
five
come
more.
right back around, yo.
You get your money. I realize why you got a gambling problem, because you gave your money right back to them
Right
with
back to
less
it.
than 5 minutes. Instead of trying
Hmm.
to, people don't realize by the time you hit that big lick, you done paid for it. All
Yeah.
them $5 add up. If you was to just put $5, $10 in a piggy bank every day, you'll be surprised how much you'll save up in a couple of months. You'll be
Hmm.
surprised. But
Yeah.
no, we don't do that. We just
That's
want
too
to
much
go out.
light.
It's too much like right.
Mhm.
Too much like right.
Too much light, right?
Right. Let's see. Bam. Come on with it.
So we have a lot of things in Jackson that isn't getting enough attention. Let's name some of them. What do you think in Jackson is not getting enough attention?
The how bad it looks, the grass, the weeds, the
The
sign.
building.
Let me tell you this. We almost wrecking every day because you got an edge just about in the middle of the street to see out in the Westland, because the bushes growed all the way to the stop sign all over the stop sign on the corner, where you can't even
Hmm.
see around it and down the hill where people coming.
Yeah.
People don't even understand that. If you ain't no aggressive driver, you might get ran the hell over. And I'm just keeping it real.
Just that easy.
I see why some of these people now driving so fast, and sometimes because you got to jump out there in the street quick these days.
So
I'm
you
telling
won't get ran over.
you, get ran over because somebody coming down the street 70, 80. You got to jump out there and you got to be damn near going 70 by the time you get up in there.
Hmm.
What you What
Well,
you
I see the abandoned homes. I see the businesses that are closed. The buildings are empty. I see all these empty schools without the city of Jackson. Like you've had all these schools and infrastructures that have been closed down, and nobody's doing nothing with them.
Yeah. I mean, nothing at all at that. Not that they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing at all. Can I mean, why is everything closing down? Tell me that.
Everything.
Everything.
Ain't nothing left. All you see, I had to go to, I live in Jackson, so I had to go to Madison area. Everything that was in Jackson, it's in that area. TJ Maxx, Bath and Body Works, all these things are just built in Madison right now. You don't have anything in Jackson. I don't think we only keep McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell's, chicken places.
McDonald's.
I don't recall the churches being in Madison.
Hey, look, McDonald's starting to close down now.
I know, right?
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to think. Do I one McDonald's on the other side? The McDonald's over there off of Woodrow Wilson closed down.
Oh, okay.
The McDonald's over in on Terry Road. Is that Terry Road closed down? The Whitney's over there closed
Is the
down.
churches on Terry Road closed down?
Churches ain't gonna never close down. Man.
Oh.
See, they don't go through what everybody else go through. Because people know when you go in churches, you going in a hostile environment too. You going in a place where they might, the whole church's chicken might get on your ass and you fuck up. They are a family up in there, and they stay right around the corner.
Right.
And they make a phone call and somebody be there in 10 seconds to get on your ass.
How they say everybody came around here.
Everybody can get it at churches. Man. When you go to churches, you're dealing with a whole different crowd. See, you try some stuff at Chick-fil-A. I ain't gonna even say Taco Bell, because Taco Bell get on your tail. That was one of my first jobs, so I know Taco Bell get on you. Oh, okay, my bad. Popeyes get on you. I mean, you look at all them videos. Just look at people getting whooped at Popeye. People done jumped over the counter and hit you with that bird. Most of the dudes that's cooking sometimes they'll just got out of jail and everything. Yeah, you better quit playing with my brother used to work at one of them jobs. I'm just saying, Burger King. Nah, a lot of them you don't want to mess with. You don't want to mess with the crew. Same. And then it's according on where you at too.
Yeah.
So
what part of town?
Yeah, but McDonald's wasn't meant to be like that. McDonald's, see, they had the inside where you chill and all that. See, churches don't have all that. They got 3 chairs up in there for you to sit down, and half of them ain't even got that up in there. They got the restaurant, the one that they call restaurant probably got 4 booths up in that thing, and that's it.
It won't be a whole hoopla of people.
There ain't gonna be no whole. It's 6 of y'all in here, and it's 6 people working. Yeah, do the math. It ain't. They ain't scared like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you're in a restaurant, see, and then people going in McDonald's, they going in there using the bathroom, washing it, stealing all the napkins and tissue and all that type of stuff. Man, you ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm surprised Crystal's still open on Ellis. I mean, hell, I think they survive off coffee. Oh, okay, my bad.
Off of coffee?
Yep.
Empty schools with lights on, trees growing out the streets. That part.
Boy,
You see
that
all
part.
these. Let me tell you, there is one school. I don't know the name of it, but it's on Martin Luther King.
Mhm.
Like when you pass this building, you know it's empty because during the daytime children aren't there, but you hear this alarm going on, like beep beep, like it's an alarm. But the school is abandoned.
Yeah.
So I'm
I,
thinking, like, what
I
are you
think
gonna
that
do with this building?
I think the tree done grew up so hard, so far that it's hitting the alarm and Pokemon.
Possibility. And then and
I'm
then like
saying,
she said, you ride and you see trees growing in the middle of the street, you just go around the tree.
you know what? When I ride and I see trees in the middle of the street, that's the last time I ride down that street. I be like, I'm cutting this off my route,
Look, you're gonna find a body next.
off my
Don't ride
route.
down that street.
This is Mary C. Jones. Yep. That one of them. They have big old potholes. I rode through the other day. You see that pothole by the stop sign? Look like it a.
Yes, you have to go around and you couldn't go because cars come, so you have to go bloop 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 bloop.
I'm telling you, man.
That's where I hear the alarm. You hear the alarm going beep beep beep, like child.
I'm telling you now, this stuff crazy, man. So I don't know, man. We got a lot of problems. Let me keep listening because I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I think we got a lot. Come on.
So who should we hold accountable when the infrastructure fails? So should we say as the citizens? Because I know people got to pay taxes. You got to pay taxes, property taxes on your house. Have to pay the taxes on your vehicles to even ride. So your tap have the taxes on it. You have to pay the taxes that they need for the infrastructure if it ever happens. So if it doesn't happen, we have all these bad roads. You have these high prices for the tags in the city of Jackson. So tell me, who do we go to hold accountable for the infrastructure fails that are not being complete? Just like the bridges and the roads and all these things that were supposed to be fixed. You paid all these extra taxes because you voted on this to get this thing done, and nothing is being completed. So,
I'm,
who do you hold accountable for this?
I'm gonna tell you the problem. I'm gonna tell you the problem. The problem is it's just like trying to save money. And if you got more going out than you got coming in, it don't work. You can't really fix that. You're really maintaining and keeping stuff the same because you can't really fix them because it's the same. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you, I seen a lot of people fussing about this new uh uh what is Elon Musk plant or whatever finna be built.
In Madison,
Uh-uh.
or
They
where
talked
is
about they just talked about listened to it the other day somewhere around Hawkins Field. Yeah. So y'all might as well get ready. Cause round by Hawkins Field, they talk about putting this new thing up now. Yep. Yep, the data center. Yeah, she got it. I'm
they
finna
got data centers everywhere.
yeah.
I was traveling not long
We
ago,
got
and
this.
all you see are those new buildings. You see the little windmill type things that
Yeah.
operated like they operating on energy.
Oh,
New data centers.
they finna build that data center right there by Hawkins Field somewhere. So
Hawkinsville.
yeah, so y'all might as well get ready.
Well, okay, tell me this. What do you think they built going? Okay, if you in Ridgeland, I think that's Ridgeland, going to Costco's. There's this big plant, all these towers of electricity. What do you think that's a data center?
No, a couple of them is just light companies. Like they said,
No, it's a building too. It's not just the little electricity stuff, whatever those are. It's a building as well. So do you think that's a data center that they're building in Madison? I said
Oh,
that I was going to look into that to see
I
what
don't
that
know.
actually was. I don't know.
Oh, she said a data center's been around since the
Since the
1940s.
40. But the
That, yeah,
demand is much greater now, so they're
and,
larger.
and
Yeah.
see what it is. Let me tell you something. And this the problem. Somebody gonna mess around and get mad at me, but hey,
We know you don't
hey,
care.
hey, listen. But what it is I listen to people, on the radio and everything. They complain about whatever anybody else does, and I noticed them saying about John Horn today, and they said, "Oh, that he not uh he's not moving like he want to get reelected."
John Horn?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I think. Oh, she said they are building one in Dallas. Uh,
Okay, so that may be a data center.
and so I think what it is we didn't got to the point that we forgot that we don't have shit in Jackson. And every time somebody want to build something in Jackson, we want it to be what we want it to be. Ain't nobody finna build no shoe store. Ain't nobody finna build no, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that ain't gonna get built in Jackson. Technologists say that we got to move past what we thought we was gonna do 10, 15, 20 years ago. All them ideas out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting more technical, technology based, and all that. And we got to move ahead like they told me when I was in school. They said, when you get older, everything gonna be about computers and all this kind of stuff. And what we did was forget what they told us. They told us, we just wasn't listening. She said, like the skating ring in South Jackson. They still got it, don't it? I hope they ain't getting rid of that. But like I said, we done got to the point that we forget something got to come here. Or if it don't come, we ain't gonna never have nothing. And that's the problem. We keep on thinking that we just gonna have stuff forever. We just keep on thinking we just gonna have like what do we have here? A dollar store, you know what I'm saying? Some dollar stores and some fast food places. We need people that gonna invest in this city, and we got to look at it and stop just throwing every idea under the bus unless you got a better idea. And that's the problem. We need the youngest and brightest minds in Jackson. Yeah. The bye-bye to the baby boomers. I mean, we need a better we got to realize that stuff is coming. Stuff we never seen before gonna come. And guess what? This is the perfect city for it because it's dying, and we need something damn near on every block because every block is dying. And every store that closed down ain't nothing but a haven for criminals that's there. And once another store open up, it gonna boom that economy. And I heard the dude talking about, oh, what about gentrification? Gentrification, that's just about making your motherfucking city better, man.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see all the fucking houses falling down. And I heard the dude talking about they general. Dude, ain't nobody trying to run black folks up out of here. Ain't nobody trying to run. All they trying to do is bring jobs here. And if you scared of jobs, then you anti-black. And that's the problem. We got anti-black people around us that's scared of jobs and scared of new things and new growth and new stuff that's happening around here. We can't
Yep.
be stuck in the old days. We can't be stuck in everything gonna be a damn barbecue pit or a dollar store. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everybody want that shit to be a dollar store or some shit like that. It's freaking 2026. I remember when goddamn it, when they were talking about Prince, we're talking about 1999. We done made it past all that shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, I remember they said Jesus supposed to came back in 2000 something back
In
back.
2000, they were saying that's the
It was
millennium
like, I
year.
think it was
The
2012
generation.
or something. It
No,
was
they
one
said
that,
when it turned to 2000. Remember?
but I know what you're saying, but I remember something happened in 2020. Everybody is preaching somebody coming back or
We
something.
don't know when the time will come. We gotta be ready.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but like I said, we got it's 2026 and we still thinking in primitive times, like we gonna have the same old job we had 30 years ago. Let me tell you something.
The same way 10 years
This is
later.
what people got to realize. If you ever want Jackson to make a comeback, see, this is what it is. People want Jackson to make the comeback, but they want Jackson to make a comeback without no white people, no this and that. Let me tell you something. Whoever gonna put money in this motherfucker, you need to be happy that somebody trying to put money in this thing to try to bring Jackson back. Because guess what? We don't have a good persona out there. They was all in Minnesota with signs talking about Jackson, Mississippi got a high crime rate. Why y'all ain't fuck with them? I'm like, what? Why y'all trying to sit ice down here? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all got ice all in the FBI and all that? Listen, I'm sitting up here telling folks that, even with, see, people don't realize a whole lot of stuff that Trump was doing and a lot of people was doing, it was because of the Olympics. See, a lot of people don't realize the Olympics came this year. And they are being held all in different states here. And he went through
Not in one place.
clean stuff up. Yeah, he was trying to clean some cities up and clean some stuff up so people wouldn't look at us and say, oh man, look at all this crime. Look at this city. He tried to hurry up and pretty up the what's the name? You remember that's why he said the pool didn't turn out all the way right, because he was trying to they was trying to rush because they were trying to have it done by a deadline, by a March deadline. Like
and you don't have the right workers, because
Right.
I was in another country, the Olympic, I mean, it was there as
Yeah.
well as in United States. So it just, they put it in different places and not everything in one time. So I was like trying to understand, like, how did that happen? Because it hadn't happened before. But after looking into it, I see why it was done that way.
Yeah. So
Because so many people, they try and learn a schedule on something to try and attack it or tear it down. So
Yeah.
you try to move or break things up different. So I understood that.
you know what it is though. And this the problem.
I'm listening.
Black people are scared of change. They are scared. Let me tell you something. We don't have 125 soaking wet thousand people, 125,000 people in this town soaking wet, and we sitting up here talking stuff. We and I definitely know we ain't got 135, but we used to have 225,000 people in Jackson, Mississippi back in the 1980s and stuff. And people don't realize we was booming at one time. Metro, some were booming 1988s and all that. We was booming at one time. We fucked it up. So if people trying to come in here, put money in our city, we always thinking listen, half of us ain't got the money to put stuff in. If somebody trying to put stuff in, bring better jobs here, We need to wake up and smell our own faucet. You know what I'm saying? We scared to do something different. We've been doing the same. We've been doing this schedule so long. I've been, and something new come along. We scared. We scared. We scared to change job. We scared to do something new because guess what new means? Unbalanced.
Change. It means a change.
I got to do something I ain't never did before. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of Black people that's afraid. We're afraid of newness. We're afraid of maybe Chinese, white people, all kind of people start closing in on Jackson, coming back to Jackson, because we try so hard to try to make this the Atlanta of what's name. Everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna come here. You know, everything gonna make a different change. This Mississippi, not Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these folks all around us, if they sit up there and they say, you know what? In order to keep these Black folks from just going crazy, we need to bring some money over here. And they trying to bring some money here for people to make them a living. Good jobs. What's the name? So we can be proud of our city again. We'll start cleaning up, mowing our yards, got a good job, got a job you proud of. You go to work every day or whatever, or a job that you can be proud of. We don't have that no more. A lot of people don't realize a lot of people working in Toast-'em stores, Fred's, Walmart.
Fred's is so gone from Jackson, Mississippi. Remember, they closed down.
My bad. So much stuff closing. Hell, I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Not here anymore.
Is it? We were before the internet, more loving, caring, and family oriented as well. Yeah, and what it is, and I say that all the time. We can be sitting around our loved ones, and we will grab the phone, get in the phone, and ignore the person beside us, and then we don't understand what we're doing because, like, I can watch the same person get around strangers that they hardly ever know, and they don't never pick up their phone. They can sit there and talk and be into every conversation, then get around the people you love, and then you ignore them like they're not even there. And this is a problem we have.
Because it has become a comfort zone. You're comfortable with the person and you feel like you can do the same thing you do when you're not around them. So just picking up your phone and just lollygagging, looking into things, hey, you can miss out on a lot.
Yeah. And that's why I think a lot of relationships and other things are falling apart because we forgot how to love, we forgot how to care, and we live for the day, not tomorrow. We satisfy people that we really don't want to be with. And we are nicer to the people outside our home than the people that's inside our home.
Inside your home, isn't that the truth?
And we are mean to the people we hunching on, and goddamn it, and nice to the people we ain't. What's that? I mean, it's just,
give them total respect.
Upside down. You know what I'm saying? The people that you supposed to have respect for, you cussing them out, and then the people that you shouldn't have respect for, you, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I give this, what's not? You go to the job and you got a boss man and he tell you do something. Okay, all right, blah, blah, blah. You go do it. No question asked, nothing. And then the person you love or the person that you on this journey with, and they ask you to do something, you're like, what? Why I gotta do that? You always ask me to do da. You controlling, you this and that. Your boss controlling, ain't it? But you don't never take no goddamn.
You
Since
probably need to start
you
paying
think
for
about
it.
he tell you to do something, you just do it. You
You
don't
probably
give
need to
him
start
that flat.
paying.
You feel what I'm saying? Huh?
You don't. You don't. I said probably you need to probably start paying for it. Maybe it's a paying service and you don't realize it.
Yeah, but then you're gonna treat a person like paying for it, and then that mother gonna
And
talk to
then
you a
it's gonna
certain
be a
kind of way.
whole different
Then it's
problem.
gonna be a problem now.
A whole different
So
problem.
it's not a winnable situation when it's a closeness right there. But you can go to a stranger, and a stranger can
And give them total respect.
all day.
That's what's crazy.
You can march around all day, do everything. This right here too. You want me to do that right there too? Okay, I got you. You can go over there, do everything, and a motherfucker asks you to pass them a goddamn napkin, and you go crazy. God damn,
Why I gotta pay
yeah,
you
man, you just as close as me, motherfucker. You know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with your arm? You know?
Why your arms ain't working?
No, I mean, like, we just don't realize how detached we done became from people that's very close to us, and then the people that we are giving all this energy that ain't close to us. Now, you know
Yeah.
what makes so bad? The other part of that is the man that's sitting up there with you. You can lose that job. He'll sit up there and take care of you for the next 20, 30 years, like you
That
would.
part.
But you know what? You lose your man, that job ain't gonna take care of you the next 20, 30 years. If you got that miss so many days, they're gonna tell you, hey player,
You gotta go.
hey,
You
you
miss
ain't
20
doing
days.
you ain't doing what you supposed. But see, guess what? Don't nobody want to hear that in a relationship. Baby, you ain't doing what you used to do. Goddamn, you do this, you do that. Hey, I'm gonna check out. I'm sorry.
Can't handle it.
I'm gonna put in
Can't
my
handle it.
resignation.
Can't handle it.
I had to put in my resignation. Yeah, you ain't doing what you used to do. So what about that part? Come on with it.
That part. Everything y'all just described is fake behavior. No respect for people they claim to love and share a home with. And they stay in these relationships and act like
The man.
man. Okay.
Yeah. They start telling the man what he need to do. And then they get loud and tell him to be quiet. And it's this type of things that hinders relationship growth. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
not a lot of stuff I'm growing because don't listen. If you watch football, you know what I'm saying? It's only one quarterback. Watch basketball, it's one point guard. You know what I'm saying? So people don't realize like on the defense, the middle linebacker usually is the captain of the defense. He the one called the play. He turn around and say,
Mhm.
Great Davis. If you just go on down the line, all the great linebackers, they turn around. That's their defense. They get a great linebacker. Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna blitz you up. We're gonna do this. You're gonna fall back. Hey, we're gonna get this. We got to stop them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need a leader like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
what it is just like driving your car. It ain't never no two people driving.
Mm-mm.
It's only one person driving, and you got to trust the driver. And see what's happening now is a man trying to drive, and the woman on the passenger side, take a left, take a right, take a left. Why you turn right there? Why you go? Why you speed up? Slow down,
Why you going so fast?
and don't trust his driver.
Mhm.
Don't trust his driving. Don't trust where he say he going. He said it's a surprise. You don't both know where I'm going. Why is you trying to tell me which way to go? And I told you just sit back and ride. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a woman is she's trying to do something that she's not built to do. It's just like a man doing push-ups and a woman getting on a man's back while he do push-ups. And have you ever seen it the other way around? Have you ever seen a woman doing push-ups and a man start sitting on the back of her? You know what I'm saying? Never seen that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to the next one. Let me see. Bam. Let's see. What happened to the neighborhoods that the traffic has to reroute through? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of bridges down and all kind of stuff going on. There it is. One chief and many Indians. And that's how it used to be when we used to watch the Wild Wild West. You know, everybody be going crazy. You always had the crazy Indians out there, you know, going crazy and all that stuff. But guess what? They used to always come back and then all of them settle down, even the wild ones. And then the chief come out of nowhere and he go with his peace pipe or whatever. He's smoking. He's like, hey, player, let me come here, white man. They bring the white man, they drag him in there, and he got to talk to the chief. Everybody had to talk to the chief. So that's how it is. One chief and many Indians. Everybody got to be Indians under the chief. I used to remember watching them Indian movies. You ain't never seen an Indian movie and it went but one chief, and he was the one that had all them goddamn feathers.
Yeah, real big.
All back there, all the way down to the ground, hanging on the ground, feathers. And that wild dude that was wild, he had one damn thing on his thing. And he was ready to kill everybody. And Chief come out there mother smooth as hell. You know, how? Everybody remember that. Everybody remember Chief used to come out there. How?
Like, stop, chill out.
Yeah. And then the other dude be like, let's kill him. And Chief be like, hey, go away. And they just go away. God damn it, this motherfucker, I'll kill all the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because they were young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Chief said, I've been around many white men. When y'all come through this part, what y'all coming for? See, the chief already knew. See, the chief he already make it rain. Hey, we got to go. They said they killing everybody in their path. They finna build a railroad through here. Let's ride. We ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? We got to go. Right. So the chief always was the one with the sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we just got to look at it like that. You know, like, a lot of ladies, it don't matter how they feel, they not built to lead because built is something inside of you. A man is 3-4 times stronger than a woman. A man is more vicious than a woman. A man is more dangerous than a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes we want to lead, but we don't realize why they got jail separate. Why they got the woman jail, why they got the man jail. And why women are going crazy right now in the WNBA when them two men talking about playing basketball. They were like, we welcome trans and all that. Now some men actually finna call them out. Men that used to be stars in the NBA finna go over there and say, yeah, I identified. Oh, they playing the game. I identify as a woman. Stop
it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Google up the two men that's identifying as a woman to play in the WNBA. Just look that up. See, I be on it. I'm all over the place.
I see.
Yeah, I be on it. One of them is his last name, Kantner.
Cantor.
Dead boy.
Royce White.
Yep. See,
Don't
they
sit there
better make
bust
them.
down.
They better make them believe it. You welcome trans men in
One
there.
look like Drake, and one is like the TV. I mean, he like a host, like a YouTube host in the Russ White, right?
Yeah, what Royce White is the smaller, quicker one. The big Anna
Uh-huh.
Canner, he
Uh-huh.
about 6'10" and a beast. He probably gonna start off scoring about 100 points a game.
That part. That was set up.
And they done put themselves in the NBA draft that's coming up.
Oh wow. Ain't that a bunch of junk?
That's how you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If listen, uh, he said Satan wanted to be God, proud to be a woman. That's what I'm talking about. See, see, that's the problem. Like when you get your woman and she want to be a man so bad, and don't realize all the things that men go through.
Mhm.
You know, being in the Marines, being infantry, being in the special forces, Navy SEALs, and all this type of stuff. See, it's easy to watch these movies and see, oh, girl can do all the. No, she can't. All them pull-ups that men do and push-ups that men do, women ain't doing none of that.
Oh no, we ain't doing none of that. We
You know,
can talk it, but we not doing
just talking. Because if women wanted to say equal, they ought to go to a gym and look in a gym and watch the men over there lifting weights and watch what the women doing. The women can be muscle like Arnold Schwarzenegger. They got 25-pound weight, and the men sitting up there with 100 pounds on each side. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is a delusion. I'll tell you that. I mean, and what it is every time I hear a woman, oh, I whoop a man ass, I see what type of men you've been around.
right.
If you feel like you can whoop a man ass, you've been around some pretty sorry males. And I'm just gonna keep it real with you, with me. If you can whoop the man ass, you've been around some sorry ass niggas, some piss ass niggas. Cause on my drunkest night, I have never thought a woman could whoop on me. I never thought. So I be seeing some of these dudes, you know, where I be seeing these videos where a woman whooping a dude half drunk, and he probably 80 years old or something. But a man's man, no. They're watching too many of these movies. Women ain't even got no muscles throwing dudes that look like Hook across the room. Them and stuff. Nah, only in the movies. This stuff do not work in real life. Even what's name? She talk a lot of mess. I know she be talking about she be sparring with boys. What's the heavyweight girl? What's her name? The heavyweight, the heavyweight, the woman. I know somebody finna tell me the lady. She go with Papoose or whatever.
Yep.
I can't think of her name. Papoose, the dude that used to go with the rapper. Now he with her. She a boxer. She the heavyweight. She the champion. That's the
old dude.
Yeah.
Teresa Shields.
Yeah, she the gold medal champion. But you ain't never seen her put up her belt on another champion or a dude that was a real up-to-date fighter. She think because she been sparring with some men that, oh, I spar with men. No, you spar with men that are lesser than you. You don't spar with men that can actually just beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? That can take you and knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like they playing games with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear them, they know it ain't gonna never happen, so they challenge these folks Because when she got knocked out by a dude that didn't even. He was. She was just talking shit to him. He wasn't even top boxer. You know. Yeah. She said, "Enjoy, you guys. Have a great rest of the week." Oh, hold on. I'm about to say what time it is. Let me get. It wasn't you. Almost made me get off the show early. I'm thinking, hold on, we done went past. I was like, hold on, we got 20 minutes left. Okay, come on with it. And you have a nice rest of the week too. I will say that.
Yeah. So are the police doing are they doing their jobs? Are they just giving paychecks out?
Woo. I have a tough time with this one because I was at Walmart the other day and I seen dudes in Walmart parking lot behind the gas station over there in the cut by the bushes. And I was getting some gas, and it was a white dude getting some gas over there, and a black dude. They came out, and what's the name? I guess they were kind of like bombs or whatever. But I seen them. They were like, "Oh, what you say?" Like they was trying to harass the white guy or whatever, or make him scared or whatever. And I guess me, I'm just used to being a security guard or whatever. I was like, what is they doing? So I rolled over there where they was and turned around where they were. But see, when people know you're not scared of them,
they don't play crazy as much.
They don't play crazy with you. They play crazy with people that they see. See, we got it in our head that, white people are so scared of us. And it's just like women used to be scared of men. Until this strange thing happened. It's called the small gun. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men got to realize it don't matter how big you are. If you run up on the wrong woman, it might be your last time. And that's the same thing. Call yourself just seeing a white guy and saying, "I'm gonna run up in there." And the white guy just I'm not finna. What's the name of it? Because guess what? Them same white guys sometimes practice with guns and have guns and all kinds of stuff. You run your ass up there and put your hands on them, they shoot you dead. You're going to be the what's not because you the aggressor.
Right.
I didn't say nothing to you, this and that. But I think our cops ain't doing enough premeditated stuff. That means stopping the problem before it happens, stopping the people that's hanging out at the stoves. You know what I'm saying? I sit up there and I look at that stove on Robinson Road and I watch them people sit all around that stove on the side, front, and all that, across from the police station. And I don't never see the police station right there in
Western Plaza.
And I don't never see the police tell them at that store to get gone. Don't be here no more. The same people post up at the store every day. So this is what I'm saying. If they'll do it right in front of the police officer, that's less lack of respect that they have for the police officer. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I see them on Bailey or Woodrow Wilson at the store, when the police pull up, they disperse. You feel what I'm saying? When the police pull up over there, they just look at them and just like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like police could be doing a better job of premeditated. Go and get them out the way. Go and get them away from certain stores, and they wouldn't sit out there and harass people and try to ask them all night. They have to find somewhere to get going.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And I think, and I don't want to throw no shots, but I think a lot of women became police officers just for the paycheck. I have to this date. I seen it on TV a couple times, but I ain't never seen no woman police officer run behind any criminal and tackle them and arrest them or anything like that.
You gotta watch television for what is it like Memphis PD or something like that. Those
Yeah,
movies are
something like
hard.
that. I've been seeing a couple of them, but it's not the same. Like they still can't do it on their own. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Well, they can tackle them, but
they
they
got
need
to have
some
a
assistance.
man's back up. Like if it's 3 women cop, they still can't do nothing with the perpetrator. That's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
feel me? Like half of the time, some of these dudes, it's hard for a regular man cop to deal with them 3 men. Now I know
Mhm.
3 women, some of them can't do nothing with a strong man. What's name? And a lot of times, if the man ain't volunteering, letting her put the handcuffs on him, she really can't do nothing with him. And it's just a hard thing to say. Back in the day when I came up, you had bigger officers. You had officers that that went to the gym every day and they looked and they was ready. They wanted you to try them and all they got good stuff. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got women, they got their hair made up, all they prettier in the officer suit than they is at home.
You so silly.
Got the officer suit so
Look,
tight.
I've seen a officer lady go to the nail shop like her lunch break, being an officer. But I'm thinking like you got these long nails. Like, what if you have to attack somebody like with the
Hey,
with the
she
nail?
knows she ain't finna tackle nobody. She finna do this. Do some paperwork. She ain't finna tackle nobody. Most women that do it like that, when they come on the scene, they already got certain officers when they hit a call and she say she on the scene that they know to show up. Oh, that's what's name. She by herself. We go here,
Mhm.
whatever. But I've noticed a couple cops now, they've been putting 2 in the car, and I think that's better for them anyway. They need to mix a man and a woman together or something like that. You know, but you know, I seen one. I don't know if it was real or not, but somebody got shot, and the woman was on the ground crying and all that. And I think we just got a lot of problems when it comes to certain stuff like that because women are emotional, and sometimes they can't handle, what's going on at the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, we are.
Next one, come on.
So more people walking the streets and all around Walmart. That's just what you just addressed about
Right,
somebody at the pump or
right,
whatever. So
right,
we
yeah.
get that.
All right.
Mhm. So are Jackson citizens getting enough information about serious crimes? Like, are they letting the public know like what you're facing or what you need to deal with?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I got a crime thing on my phone, crime thing, radar or something on my phone. And every time somebody do something or be saying something, it come on my phone, I hit it, it showed it played the play thing with the officer saying what's happening at the scene or whatever,
Mhm.
you know, man down or whatever going on, it let me know where and what street or whatever is it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
some kind of crime radar thing. I forgot what it's called.
Does it actually work? I mean,
Yeah,
it's in your city? It tells you in your city?
I mean, about Jackson. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's called crime radar. I'm trying to see if I can find it, but it's like a crime radar type thing though. Trying to see if I can just scoop up on it. Yeah, it's called crime radar. Yeah, yeah. Jackson, Mississippi tells you everything. Crime radar. Yeah. See if I let me see if I can let me see. Yeah. And I tell you, you can make calls and all that stuff too. But the app is called Crime Radar. You know, bam, come on with it.
So are we getting warning signs dealing with facts or rumors about Jackson? So I've heard myself, somebody told me that there's a serial killer, like a serial possibility of an unaliving of people in the city of Jackson. So I was like, I hadn't heard that. Like, where would I get this information from? How would I know that if they don't put it on the news?
You know. Well, I think that's because of the TikTok police and all that. You got no, I'm telling the truth. I mean, you got
Okay.
people that's going around Jackson trying
Investigating thing.
to
Okay.
put crimes together, trying to solve crime. And I think everything started with that Young Dolph thing. I remember when Young Dolph died and everybody was trying to solve the crime. They solved the crime before the police did. They was
Hmm.
already telling the dudes that got arrested, they was already put out there to be the suspects way before they got arrested.
So wow.
By the people on TikTok, that was name, they was telling on them jokes. they were getting it down, breaking it down, and they were using their own videos, showing cars in the video, that white car. They showed that car that was in the video, that Lexus or whatever that got, that coupe or whatever they got, that they did it in. They were
Mhm.
showed it in the rap video that they had their stolen car. They were using it just to have it around the hood. Yeah, they were showing all that stuff. They broke it all the way down. And see,
Mhm.
me, I'm just nosy like that. I sit there and watch
You
stuff
just
like,
notice stuff like that.
okay, okay.
Some of us probably didn't even pay any attention
Yeah.
to
Just
it.
like when they said that the other dude, Haran or whatever, had kept, they were just trying to put it off on him because they was, they got busted. They
Hmm.
got busted and they were trying to put it out. Oh, we got paid for somebody else. And nigga, you still killed. What you thought you were gonna get off?
Right, because somebody else paid you to do what
Right.
you
You
did.
still go. You just try to drag somebody down with you. Hell, that's how that was. Come on with it.
So should our city, state officials do something different? I think we kind of addressed that earlier. Yes, we
I
think they
think,
should get more involved in your
yeah,
city.
I think what's happening is, I think John Horn is doing something different, and people don't like different. They don't
Mhm.
like nobody not listening to them. They think they're gonna go up and go to city council meeting, tell everybody what to do. Like it been working. Ain't nothing nobody been saying been working. You feel me? The way to get the crime down is bring jobs in. Bring better jobs, better people. They're gonna clean up area. Fuck this gentrification you talking about. Just bringing some good jobs and building up houses back up in the hood.
Yep, just like that.
That means the bums that's standing in abandoned houses got to go. Bye.
Man, I see in the Meadowbrook area, they are taking over the neighborhood. They're even keeping the grass clean, living in these bandos. It's amazing. But that may not even be a problem. If they keeping the grass cut, something that the homeowner is not even doing.
What it is a lot of people don't stay in town, and a
Mhm.
lot of people move in abandoned houses and clean it up a little bit and all that. Get the lights turned on. People who own the house don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then sometimes don't nobody own the house. The city might own the house. So it's a doo-wop effect right there. Come on with it.
Do So if you could ask Jackson leadership or law enforcement one question tonight, what would it be?
Um,
Mhm.
Why in the fuck do y'all keep y'all blue lights on riding around this motherfucker?
I don't know why I knew that was gonna be your question. I knew that because you said that before. You was like, you warning the criminals. I'm coming, go hide. So I agree with you.
You ain't trying to arrest nobody. That's the only thing I hate about that blue light shit. Riding around with your lights on, letting the criminal know what the fuck you
On my way. Hide.
on my way. Because if you had your damn lights off, they probably damn near run your ass over.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't. I can't with the fuck you got your blue lights on to what? To scare somebody? All you doing warning them where you at. They like watch you go by. Then they keep on doing it. Hey, now we can rob this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Right.
Come on with it.
Stores selling stuff to kids or adults helping kids do bad things. Probably a little combination of both. Talking about the city of Jackson.
Yeah.
We got these stores that like, hey, go ahead, get this, get out of here, give me your money. And you got people like, sir, I need you to buy me this, da da da. They tell me I need the ID, I left my ID at home, whatever. You go in there and buy it.
Yeah.
You didn't even ask if this kid's 14 or not.
They know these motherfuckers ain't old enough.
I know it's a problem when they even have to ask you.
It ain't even no ID. A lot of people that can see the kid and see this baby face ain't even got no damn hair on their face or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you to go black them or black and mild or whatever. No. That part.
Right.
Just say no. We were raised up in an era where it said just say no, and we can't even say no to these goddamn kids no more. I say no to people all day, every day. No. When I was coming back getting ready for the show, I said, now we ain't stopping at no store. And he said, I know. All right. Because I ain't playing that. I'm headed back like this here. We ain't gonna do this. And I'm just telling the truth.
Right.
I told my partner, I said, you ain't never met a store that you didn't like.
Mm-hmm. So are we cleaning up the city like we should? Of course not. You go into these neighborhoods for television purposes or social media purposes, and you showing yourself picking up a little paper. But the cleaning up is not just the paper. We have things past the paper. We have these infrastructures. Up and down Highway 80. Let me see another area. Shoot, the Jackson Medical Mall area. They have like 2 or 3 restaurants. They got $1 store that's closed down. They have another one that windows are always knocked out. So they have boards to the window.
All you gotta do is ride down to the road. You just know we fucking up.
We're in a bad place.
You ride down Tiro or Ellis, or you just know we just fucking up. We fucking up something.
I don't know who owns Ellis and Robinson Road. I don't care what happened. The businesses closed down. There is something always coming up. There's a new business, a new development, a new bank. Whoever owns that area, they're trying to redevelop it every time. Yeah. Everything around it is closing down, but they try and revive that corner. Right. So whoever owned that, power to them. I said I was going to look into that one day because I remember there used to be a barbershop strip, like a little mall strip there. Because when my son was young, I used to take him over there for a haircut. So all those things, and then right before my son was getting a haircut, there was a restaurant there, the same restaurant that moved to Terry Road that closed down, like a Dream Kitchen. It was a place they used to sell gigantic rolls, like super big rolls, like dinner rolls.
That what
was it called? Dream Kitchen?
That donut place closed on what's name too on Lynn Street.
Oh yes, that's been gone, and the shoe store, because I used to use that I used to use the shoe store.
That
But
shit,
I'm saying right
man,
there
he
in that little
old.
strip mall,
I think he in what's the name that though? I think he do it in the Jackson Mall.
the
I
shoe
think that,
man.
yeah, I think that's the same man that be in the Jackson Mall. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I
But
know
anyway, in that little strip mall used to be a restaurant. It used to be a barber shop. I used to go there for the barber shop, and I heard people while I was in the shop like talking about this food restaurant. So I checked out the food restaurant. The food restaurant moved to Terry Road.
Can I tell you something? All that stuff of work that we had, vibrant businesses
People
around.
that are interested in what's on their land and
Nobody
property.
want no donut when all you ain't even got cops that come to the donut place. You ain't got nothing but motherfucking bombs and people want to rob you.
Nobody come.
It's crazy. All right, come on with it.
So are we doing right by the city, or are we letting the kids run the city? Yeah, these kids are running the city. I witnessed a police chase today. I'm thinking like, why is this kid run? And I've seen and witnessed about 2 or 3 in this lifespan of children. I feel they're children, but like young people running from the police. And you know what they doing when they riding past people? They doing like this, like they just chilling, like they laughing with the public, like, "Hey, I'm going 2,000 miles and get out the way," you know.
I can tell you who fucked it up.
I'm listening.
I don't want to speak bad about my boy because I love him, but Stokes fucked that up. When he started talking about bagging off, letting people who drive fast, and when you start acting like you're a cop and you ain't never been a cop, like you know how to handle crime.
He said throw rocks, bottles,
Let me
and
tell you
bricks.
something. Once you get it in their head that long as they drive fast, you gonna bag away, they gonna drive fast.
I don't think that has nothing to do with it. I think
Yes,
they just
it does.
intend to drive fast.
No.
If Kenny Stokes never said that, I think these kids would still be driving like this, thinking they can get away from the police.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
When we condone bad behavior, especially at the highest level, when the city councilman condoning bad behavior because you sitting up here saying, "Oh no,
I like Kenny Stokes, though. I don't know.
I want
I
to
ain't
keep
cool with
other
that.
people safe." You're not keeping other people safe because these same people are going so fast, they running lights and all that. So what he's saying about the joker that's killing people, running
this
lights, and hitting people and stuff.
But this is what I'm saying. If Kenny Stokes had not said that, I don't think that would have slowed the kids down. They still just be doing what they do.
Can I tell you something?
They right here playing this game. You can say it, but they playing these games. They think the games is same thing on these streets, and it's not.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. After Kenny Stokes said that, he got into it with the white officer. That ran his officers over here to fight crime. See, back in the day, if somebody ran out of Jackson and ran the Pearl and there was Jackson police over there, they didn't care. They were gonna help you and get behind it and help you catch them and haul them down and haul them away. You feel me? But when Kenny Stokes said that, everybody around Jackson said, "Fuck Jackson. They don't really want to stop the crime. Fuck them. Let them do what they want to do." And then they started doing new policies talking about, "Don't bring your ass over here. If your ass from Jackson, you get double punishment. If you go in one of these other places and you from Jackson, you go over there fuck up, they gonna throw you under the jail cell." They say, "Y'all keep that shit in Jackson. If you come over here, we throwing you away." See, it used to didn't be like that. You used to get halfway.
Well, it turned into a personal endeavor, you know.
Right. But that affects us. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jerry? Up in his house. What's up, man? I'm gonna stop through there and fuck with you one of these days, man. You don't hardly be at home, man. I'm gonna catch you though. Bam.
So what are some big problems can we name 5 of them? We already did that. You
Go
just
ahead.
named the police chasing with the vehicles.
Man, hold on, watch this.
You did 2
If
and 1.
I name 5, can you name 5 after that?
Yes,
New one?
I'm sure I
All right.
can.
All right, I'm gonna name my 5 first then.
Okay, let me
All
know.
right. Cleaning, how nasty the potholes and the goddamn trees all over the goddamn place. No grooming. We used to have the highways cut good, the roads cut good, all the
Just
way through.
name them. We'll elaborate later because I'm trying to think of mine. You said
Alright.
tree.
I'm trying. Hold on, now, calm down. Let me finish it up. You're dipping in that. Okay. Stores and houses falling down and falling apart.
That's 1
Need
and 2 or what?
to tear down them. That's 3 there. Let me see what I
That's
said.
3.
first.
Okay. Stores and houses. Okay. That's 3.
Store,
The
houses.
trees and stores and housing.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You said what I said. Some of the biggest problems.
Stores.
All right. No stores. Okay.
No stores.
Let me see. Another problem. The police don't care. Seem like they don't care. One more. And our city councilmen and our leaders don't care. That's why 3 of them in jail now. Yeah, they're bad.
Well, if that's the case, I can start from the top. I can start with the city of Jackson mayor getting caught up in his scams. The
I already
DA
said that. Now you can't do that.
Well, you said the city council. You said 3 of the city council. The mayor and the city council are 2 different people.
Them 3
You
different
said
people.
3 of them in jail.
He on the council. He on the council. The mayor's on the council. He have a vote.
Count him. That's
And
fine.
so
No
I would
problem.
count the mayor. Hold on, I said 3 of them in jail. The mayor, the district attorney, and the councilman.
Okay, well that's fine. I still can name 5. Okay, I can start with the high tax prices for the vehicle tax. No infrastructure for the streets. There are super potholes everywhere you go, almost to Jackson, that you would need to run in alignment all the time. And if what did you say? What did you say about the street? The potholes.
Potholes and grass.
You said the trees in the street.
Potholes. That's what they're growing out the potholes, the trees.
But listen, you did not say that it affect the tag prices, right? So we're calling out things. We're talking about the schools that are closed down within the city. Why are the schools closing down for inner cities? When this is supposed to be the capital city, why are there less school for education? So less education, right?
Right.
So the pay in the city is terrible because it's minimum wage everywhere.
Terrible.
You don't have any places
Hold on.
work.
What's minimum wage? $7.25?
$7.25.
Woo! Bad. Come on.
So you don't have any way for these people to make means of income that will accommodate living expenses.
Right. You got
in the city
of
Jackson,
work 4 hours to get a haircut. My bad. Go ahead. Because the haircut $30. Haircut $30. It's
Ain't no way I'd be looking like Moses around here. I wouldn't get my hair.
That's why that nigga called me Moses. Not man. I'm just.
That's probably why.
That boy.
He can say the panhandling is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
The ones by St. Dominic's Hospital, they are so aggressive, especially in the evening. In the morning, they're okay. They let you go.
You know why?
But in the evening,
women and everybody in a rush, and there's more women around there. Because I'm gonna tell you, when men are around certain areas, they don't. When men around certain areas, they don't be aggressive with women and stuff like that. But now, since a lot of women, act like men, a lot of men kind of stay out of it sometimes when panhandlers come at the end the wrong way or whatever. The panhandler just about had to put his hands on a woman before a man intervened now because women don't want people in their business too tough. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You should have put that on your list too. The aggressive woman that thinks they the man. Okay, go ahead. Oh, and we can say games. That's out of control. Did we say something out of control? Big problems in the games. People playing too many damn games and not
Oh
playing
my God.
not playing the game of life. Okay.
Oh my
Good.
gosh.
I'm just telling the truth. If the game don't make no money, it ain't worth the playing. Okay, my bad.
But Terry says school started to close down since COVID. So if schools closed down during COVID, so you saying the kids
Since
left with COVID? No, I'm saying like, so what happened with the placement of the children?
A lot of people died.
That many children died? You think children died?
No,
too?
a lot of grown-ups died. Like
But I'm saying,
it
what
ain't
does
enough.
that have to do with this?
Okay, this is what happened. A lot of grandmas died and ain't nobody got no babysitter no more. So people stopped having babies. You know it makes sense though.
No,
It don't make sense. A lot of women went crazy because they didn't have no grandma to drop the baby off no more. I'm just keeping it real. Let me see what more brother said.
women thought a GED is the thing. Oh Lord.
But what you think about that?
Ain't nothing wrong with no GED.
No, what you think about that though?
About what?
What I said about the grandma.
Well, it's scary. I hope that wasn't an issue because they were saying like the older people are the ones that left. So if they're saying they didn't have no grandmas, you saying the grandmas died. So that's why the school system got less because moms can't send their kids to school.
No, because they listen, moms start having less babies, but and then what's that? Because they had to them kids drove them folks crazy when they had to keep them COVID. And then after they killed them, they realized how bad their children was. And then once the teachers realized how bad them children was, once they wasn't around them no more when COVID was, man, a lot of teachers retired. They were like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. Older school teachers retired, so that's when they start cutting down the class because the old teachers started hollering ass. And other people, you got to care. To me, you got to really care to be a teacher. And I don't think we have enough people that care about the children. They care about the paycheck. And a paycheck ain't gonna keep you engaged with these children.
Oh no,
You got to really care.
definitely not.
Yeah. And once they start doing that new stuff where you had to have such a kind of good grade to keep up your teacher status or whatever, you know, they don't do that where you're a good teacher forever. You got to maintain your good stuff going on. And I don't think a lot of them have what it takes.
Mm.
You know, because a lot of people in it for a paycheck. And I'm just keeping it real. I think a lot of people in it for a paycheck now, and that ain't enough to keep a teacher engaged. All right.
So we have some big problems. Can we name 5 of them? We already did that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Bam. Come on with it.
And
Last
hey, you right?
you did. Oh, that might
I
have
did
been.
not do anything. And these water bills are crazy. Yes, they are.
Look how big it is.
That's how crazy the water bills are.
Bam. Pow. Hey,
Shots
look,
fired.
water people got people. Water bills got people don't even want to move out their house no more. These folks staying in their mama and paying bills now. They be like, I'd rather pay the water bill. Oh, okay, my bad. I can't handle the water
Mama
bill.
say, okay, baby,
Water
thank
bill,
you. Come on, say, pay the water. Mama say, pay the water bill.
Bye, hold on. God dang, hold on. Oh, my bad. All right. There it is.
All right, it's that time, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But we will see you guys on next Tuesday at 9:00 p.m.
All right, Terry. And everybody who chimed in tonight. And see you later. Be there or be square. And we up out of here. That part.
That part. Good night, everybody.
That part.
Linda. Listen. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him!
All right. And how they say?
Bye, Felicia. Y'all fancy.
And how they say? We out of here like last year. We'll see y'all on another day.
Tuesday, next Tuesday at 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m.
Yes.
And there or be square. And we out of here. Peace.
Good night.
Peace in the Middle East.
Yes, Lord.